everyone, and welcome back to Crafted Creations. Today we're going to do a fairly simple kit bash of the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 Storm and Strange Tales Bloodstorm to make the punk rock Storm look from the Uncanny X-Men comics from the 1980s. I've always liked this version of Storm. As an 80s kid who grew up on punk and metal, this is a figure I needed to have on my shelf, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is hit the face with some Mr. Super Clear to get rid of some of the shine on the X-Men 97 Storm. I'm going to keep this head unpainted for now until I get a replacement, because I am still going to keep the 97 Storm on my shelf. The head stands a little tall on the body, so we're going to need to dremel down the peg a little bit. And we're going to cut that about halfway down. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and start mixing up some skin tone. I had some difficulty mixing up a color that matched the X-Men 97 Storm at first, so I started with a base coat, and after a little bit I wasn't getting the results that I wanted, so once I did that I decided to come back and ended up working on the clothes. You can see the paints that I had available just weren't going to cut it. But I laid the base coat down and decided, alright, we'll come back to this. So I ended up using a gloss black on the pants and the boots to keep a more shiny look on it, so that way it'll make it look like it's the leather finish from the outfit of the 80s. The base body is pretty much perfect for the look that we're going with. Using a matte black finish on the shirt, just painting over the flesh tone of the stomach and repainted over the top there with a flat black finish. So after I got that done, came back to the skin tone, I went out and bought a few new paints. One of them was almost an identical match, it was just a little bit lighter, so mixed that up with one that was slightly darker and got pretty good results. I went back over the original tone and blended them together. As I was working on that, I realized that I had made a mistake. We needed to get some sleeveless arms on the figure to complete that look. So I didn't really need to paint the arms like I did here in the video. So once I figured that out, I ended up finding some sleeved arms that I had from a loose Ghost body from the comic book Ghost. I went ahead and painted the jacket, used that same gloss black finish. The gloss black really made the leather look pop out compared to the base plastic. Definitely looks a lot closer to what I was trying to achieve. Had to give it a couple coats just to make sure everything was blended smoothly. But yeah, once I figured out that I needed a sleeveless arm, I went ahead and used these Ghost arms. They were pretty close, but they had some wrinkles in them, so I just took my Dremel and sanded those down to make it nice and smooth. Went over the whole thing, just kind of blended that. I actually went in and kind of added some grooves to where the muscle tone would be, so it didn't completely just look like a flat arm with no muscle definition. Once I got that all shaved down, I went ahead and used that same paint mixture that I used for the rest of the body. Went ahead and slapped that on there. When I get a replacement head, I'm going to eventually go back in and touch up the Storm head, just so it wasn't a complete total match, but it was close enough for what I want to have on my shelf for now. But once I get another X-Men 97 Storm head, I'm definitely going to go back and hit it with this paint mixture just to make sure everything blends smoothly. Once I got the arms done, the only other thing that I did, I used the choker from the Spider-Punk from the Into the Spider-Verse movie. I used the cufflinks from some G.I. Joe classified policeman figures and put the fisted hands back on there. And there you have it. We have our 1980s punk rock Storm look from the Uncanny X-Men comics. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel down below. And I'm always looking for ideas, so leave a comment, let me know what customs you'd like to see me tackle. And as always, stay crafty.